Hello citizens. Today I want to talk about Free Fly and give new players an idea of what they can actually do during these free-to-play events. As a new player, the first thing you'll want to do is check out your new ship, the Crusader Intrepid. The Intrepid is a starter ship, which opens up cargo hauling and combat gameplay. At the end of Free Fly, you will need a game package. You will want to align the type of gameplay you enjoy to the correct game pack. This video will help you do that. As a new player, the best thing you can do during Free Fly is to try out different ships. Many are free to rent. You can rent ships at the IAE Expo Hall, which is located on Orison this year, making it a great place to set your homeworld to as you create a character. You can find many kinds of missions that guide you into the sandbox gameplay hybrid that Star Citizen offers. Let's start with cargo hauling, as the Intrepid you get during Free Fly is a good starter hauler. Cargo hauling is all about moving cargo for NPCs and for personal gain. There are missions that will lead you on jobs, or you can do research and find out what commodities, outposts, and stations buy and sell. Once you have a route, you can move cargo between those settlements to make a profit. NPC cargo hauling missions are lower risk, as you do not need to invest your own money into the cargo. Salvaging is an industrial gameplay loop, and you can make a good bit of AUEC doing this. There are salvaging missions, and you can also locate your own materials to salvage on planets or in space. Your salvaging ship uses modules that scrape the ship's hulls clean, storing that material, boxing it up, and then you could sell it at a commodity terminal in a major city like Orison. Mining is not mission driven and only available through sandbox activities. You will need a mining ship, and then you'll need to travel to a moon or asteroid belt. You'll need to search through radar pings for materials that can be mined. Once you locate them, you will need to determine if you can actually mine the material. Your ship might not have the right setup or power to do so. You will need to fracture the rock first into more mineable parts, and then have your ship take in the material. This is a mini game which, if done wrong, makes the rock explode next to your ship, which will end your mining trip. Once your ship is full, you will need to travel to a space station with a refinery deck. Once you unload your materials onto the station, you can use the refinery to process your materials. Refining takes time to complete and is not instant. There are many refining options, and choosing the best one takes knowledge and experience. Once the refining job is completed, you will need to load up the materials and then transport them to a commodity trading center, such as Orison, to sell the refined materials for profit. Mining is the least new player-friendly activity. Many players find out too late that once your materials are refined, you will need to transport again to sell, requiring a cargo ship in addition to your mining ship. All of this makes mining the deepest industry activity in the game. Combat gameplay takes two main forms: spaceflight combat and ground FPS combat. Both PvP and PvE combat exist in these two main forms. Spaceflight combat will involve engaging enemy NPC ships with your ship. You will lock the target and you'll fire your ship's weapons at the enemy NPC until they are destroyed, or the player if you happen to end up in one of those situations. Ground combat involves storming into bunkers to eliminate hostile gang members who have taken over. You might also get sent to retrieve valuable items at an outpost. The simplest forms of combat come from entry-level missions that various NPC corporations will provide to you, and you will need to gain reputation with them to unlock the harder missions. There is so much more depth to discuss in these gameplay areas, but that's not the scope of this video. The Free Fly is accompanied by a large ship sale called IAE. I would warn new players from spending too much money on ships. You really only need a starter package to enjoy the game. All ships can be earned in the game a few months after they are released. If you do end up wanting to play past the Free Fly event, you will need a game package. Before you buy one, make sure to get a referral code. The referral code gives you some free in-game currency for the game. You are welcome to use mine, which is in the video's description, but I would prefer you to use one of your friends' codes over mine. If you're unsure of what starter package to get, I recommend the following packages for the corresponding type of gameplay. I hope this video will give you ideas of what you can do during this upcoming Free Fly and IAE event, which starts on November 20th. Thanks for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe.